Okay, hello everyone. So let's start with MCQs of past 2-3 days. So there are 5 MCQs in total. Some of them are difficult, some of them are easy. Okay, right, fine. So for those who are new, I upload daily MCQs on the Telegram channel. The link I've given in description. So do join it for uh, a lot of practice till your exams. Also, before we start, from exam point of view, ideally you should solve this first and then try to watch the shortcuts because that will help you in exams. So let's start with first one. There are 50 students who passed in A and B both. Okay, fine. We see that there are two sets A and B in the entire question, right? So immediately let's draw two circles. What I generally like is give them names X, Y, Z, W. So X is this area, Y is this area, and so on. Because then it becomes identifiable and you can form easy equations rather than going to intersection and union. Okay. So there are 50 students who passed in A and B, so this is 50. There are 43 who failed in A and B, so this is outside is 43. If there are 30 students who passed A but failed B, that means it has to be, this is the A circle, this is the B circle, right? Past A, that means it should be inside A but outside B. That means if you observe inside this A circle but outside this B circle. So can I say it is just this X part, right? So there are 30 such students and 60 who passed B. In total, this B circle is 60 they are saying. This inner part is already 50, that means this is 10. Okay, fine. So what is the percentage of failed students to total? We can just find total number of students 30 plus 50 plus 10 plus 43, 133. What is failed students? 43. So 43 by 133 percentage, that is 32.33%, 32.33%. Option C. Next, TVM. A person needs to take a loan. However, the bank has agreed to grant loan at 11% for 2 years on EMI basis, so annuity monthly. If EMI does not exceed 50% of his salary, that means his annuity amount can be maximum 50% of his salary. Salary is 60,000, that means annuity can be 30,000. How much maximum loan can he get? Loan is taken today, so that means loan is present value of annuity regular. Okay. I have uploaded a separate video on how to identify present value, future value, due, regular, which will be very helpful for exams. So you can go through that. I'll give a link in the comments if you want. Next, so present value is annuity amount into present value annuity factor with n as what? Now not 2 years, but we have to take 24 months since it is monthly. And I is not 11%, but rather 11 by 12. That is how much? 0.916 recurring percent. Or if you don't want in percent, then divide by 100, 0.00916 recurring. Alright, fine. What is the shortcut for present value annuity factor? 1 divided by 1 plus I, and then equal to n times, and then GT, grand total. Okay, so we are just adding all the discounting factors. So how do we do that? 1 divided by 1.009166666, then 24 times equal to, so count it properly, then grand total GT, and multiplied by 30,000. So 643,668.55. So this is the correct answer. Okay. Again, I have uploaded shortcuts for TVM also in a separate video, so you can go through those. Those will be helpful. Next, again TVM. A loan of 1 lakh at 8% was taken for 5 years with equal annual repayments. However, the borrower could not pay fourth installment. The bank wants to charge fine at 2% of the outstanding amount on that date. How much fine can they charge? Now, first of all, understand equal annual repayments. You cannot just do it as 1 lakh divided by 5, because you have to add interest also. That means this is annuity and not just principal divided equally over 5 years. Okay, fine. So first of all, we have to find annuity amount. Loan is taken today, so that is present value 1 lakh is equal to annuity amount into present value factor, where I is 8% and n is 5 years. Again, same thing that we did in previous question. 1 divided by 1.08, 5 times equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 GT. So 3.9927, if you can either write it and then 1 lakh divided by that number, or You have this on your calculator, right? So press M plus, then 1 lakh divided by MRC equal to. So 1 lakh divided by MRC equal to. That means annuity amount is 25045. Okay, or 25046. That means every year he is going to repay this much. Okay, so now concentrate very carefully. The problem here is that he has not paid fourth installment. Okay, bank wants to charge fine at 2% of the outstanding amount on that date. So you cannot just do, I mean, see, two installments are pending, right? Fourth and fifth. But you cannot just do it like this, keep this into 2 into 2%. Why? Because it is not due on that date. We want outstanding amount on that date. So how do we find that? Concentrate very carefully. Let's prepare a small repayment schedule. How do we do that? First year, or you can just take on your calculator also. How much is the loan? 1 lakh. Take on your calculator, 1 lakh. First year they'll charge interest. How much? So plus 8%. So it will become 1 lakh 8,000. Then minus, he will pay this. So minus 25046. So 82954, that is outstanding after 1 year. Okay, fine. Second year, again plus 8%. Again minus 25046. This is end of second year. Again plus 8%. Again minus 25046. This is end of third year. Again plus 8%. But now we will not subtract this because he has not paid fourth year's installment. So if you see at the end of fourth year, 4823.4.8, this is the outstanding amount. So they will charge this into 2%, which is 964, option B. Okay, so this was a bit complicated question. So I hope you have understood it. Okay, last two. A person draws 6 cards, one after the other, from a standard deck of cards. What is the probability that only third card is of spades and none of the other cards is a spade? First of all, spade is what? This, right? Fine. How many such cards are there? 13 out of 52. Okay, now in such cases, the easiest way is to go one by one. Okay, just imagine you are drawing first card. How many cards are there? 52. Out of them, 13 are spades. That means what? 52 minus 13. 39 are non-spades. Okay, now concentrate. First card has to be non-spade, right? So first card 39 by 52 is the probability. Now one card is gone, 51 cards are left. This is also one gone, 38 are left. Fine. Second card and is multiplication. Second card now, again it has to be non-spade. Non-spade means 38 by 51, only 51 cards are left. You can think of this as 38C1 by 51C1, that is you are selecting one card out of 38. Fine, now 37 are left, 50 are left. Third card has to be spades, so that means 13 out of 13 we have to select one, and total cards are 50. Fine. Now 49 cards are left and here 12 cards are left. Fourth card has to be non-spade, so 37 by 49. Again non-spade, now you can imagine, right? You don't need to write 36 by 48 and 35 by 47. Fine. So if you observe, this is 39, 38, 37, 36, 35. That means it is 39 factorial, but it stops at 35. That means if we divide it by 34 factorial, concentrate very carefully, it will be 39 into 38 into 37 into 36 into 35 into 34 factorial, which will be cancelled, and into 13. In denominator, you have 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47. That means you have 52 factorial, but it is stopping at 47. That means you have to multiply by 46 factorial so that it will be cancelled. Imagine 52 into 51 into 50 into 49 into 48 into 47 into 46 factorial will be cancelled with this. So this should be the answer. It is not in the option, so this option was wrong. Ideally this should have been 46 factorial and 34 factorial. Only then this is the correct answer. Otherwise none of the answers is correct. I hope you got this. Again a little bit complicated because the way the answer is given. Last, directions. A person walked 2 kilometers in a straight line. So that's right. First of all, just remember one thing. At the end, whenever you read a directions question, always remember, at the end, if they are saying, if they are asking which direction is he facing, then you can ignore all the distances. Okay, if at the end they are asking which direction is he facing, then you can ignore all the distances directly. But this question is different. Here they have asked distance from home, so we'll have to consider distance. Fine. So this is home. He walked 2 kilometers straight, then turned left. So and walked 1 kilometer. Fine. Then right. That means up and 3 kilometers. Then again left and 2 kilometers. Again left and 1 kilometer. So this way 1 kilometer. Right. Fine. What is the straight line distance from his home? That means they are asking what is the straight line distance. This. Okay. Now we can see that it will form a triangle, right angle triangle, right, for Pythagoras theorem. So obviously that is going to be sort of question. So how? Understand. If you see from this home to this, it is total 3 kilometers. Why? This one plus this two, right? That means if I draw a line like this, let me draw in different color. This will be 3 kilometers. And if we go like this, then let's see how much is it. 2 plus 3, 5. But then he has come back 1 kilometer. So that means it has to be 4. Observe carefully. If this 2 plus 3 is 5, that means this height is total 5. And this is already 1. That means that blue part has to be 4. Right. Now if we join this, we get a triangle. This is a right angle triangle, obviously, right? So we can just use Pythagoras theorem. What will be hypotenuse? 4 square plus 3 square, that is what? 16 plus 9, 25. So root of 25 is 5 kilometers. Okay. Obviously, I hope everyone knows hypotenuse square will be side 1 square plus side 2 square. Okay, fine. So again, these three were a bit different questions, So I hope everyone has got it. If you have any doubts, let me know in comments or on the Telegram group. Okay. So let's stop here for today. Bye everyone.